Shiba Inu made notable progress recently after finally recovering. They're having a party. Signals from analysts are dropping. Not so long ago, a significant event occurred. Soon the Fed may push Shiba Inu, and the altcoin season could be pushed by this. But you should think about the huge bombshells that Elon Musk revealed. What is going on? And what exactly am I talking about? Alright, let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. Army of Shiba Inu, let us go. Now that the bleeding has stopped, Shiba Inu is really climbing once again. It's been a difficult journey filled with nothing but red every day. But today, at last, things seem to be different. The neighborhood is experiencing some relief for the first time in a long time since the price is rising. It seemed like forever as Shiba Inu continued to plummet lower and lower. Each time it seemed as if it would level out, a fresh round of selling would come along and push it down again. The charts had just one large red streak and were in disarray. Many individuals were losing hope, questioning if Shiba Inu had lost their spark. There was a lot of dissatisfaction on social media, and the hatred just grew. Furthermore, Kusama has been utterly quiet recently, which has further increased anxiety. He was where? What was the reason for his silence? There was a sense of unease in that quiet, and the worry began to grow. Recently, however, everything has changed. Finally, the market calmed down, and Shiba Inu has turned the tide. In fact, we are seeing green once again rather than another agonizing decline. Even while it may not be a huge increase just yet, it feels like a huge victory after so many days of losses. The neighborhood is experiencing a change in energy. It is seen everywhere. Doubting people are beginning to feel optimistic once again. It's enthusiasm rather than terror. There is hope rather than frustration. It seems as if the bulls have awakened and are prepared to assume leadership roles. The key issue now is whether Shiba Inu can continue this. Is this only a brief rebound, or is a real comeback just getting started? One thing is certain, things are going to become pretty interesting over the following several days. If this momentum continues to grow, even more significant changes may be in store. The Shiba Inu army has endured a great deal. However, if we can learn anything from history, it is that this community never loses up. Here's the deal. At the perfect moment, the resilience of the Shiba Inu community has been shown. The rate of burns has increased dramatically, demonstrating once again how committed owners are to strengthening Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu burn monitoring website reports that the community has been working hard lately, removing a significant quantity of tokens from circulation. That's a tremendous effort that demonstrates how dedicated individuals are to lowering the supply and gradually raising the token's value. Naturally, all of this occurred at a period of significant price declines for Shiba Inu. Even amid difficult circumstances, Shiba Inu owners remain steadfast. It's obvious that individuals aren't just here for the long haul when they put in this much effort. Here's the problem, however. You may be curious about what just transpired. Why is Shiba Inu suddenly becoming more popular after all those difficult times? Are there events occurring that we are unaware of? But first, let's take a step back and consider the wider picture. How is Bitcoin doing? Because as everyone knows, when Bitcoin moves, the other currencies in the market, like Shiba Inu, tend to follow suit. You know what? Today, Bitcoin took off. Following a recent decline below 109,000, it abruptly increased and is now stable at 123,000. In a short period of time, it is a significant leap. Confidence returns to the market as Bitcoin surges, and we're seeing just that at the moment. This might be the beginning of something significant, and the momentum is increasing and the enthusiasm is growing. But how far can we really go with this? This is when the action truly starts to get intense. Bitcoin is the most prominent cryptocurrency. The whole market awakens when Bitcoin pumps. Prices rise as more investors enter the market and enthusiasm increases. Enacting laws that are favorable to cryptocurrencies might attract significant investments and propel Bitcoin to unprecedented heights. This is where Shiba Inu are useful. In fact, one researcher described the potential height of Shiba Inu in the event that Bitcoin takes off. Shiba Inu has been keeping a careful eye on the movements of Bitcoin. Shiba Inu senses a decline in Bitcoin. However, Shiba Inu often follow the trend as Bitcoin gains popularity. Here's where it gets crazy. Bitcoin may someday hit crazy values like 500,000 or even an incredible 13 million, according to some analysts. That might cause the price of Shiba Inu to skyrocket. Bitcoin may approach its all-time high once again if it reaches $500,000. However, the price of Shiba Inu might surpass current records by more than 150 times if Bitcoin manages to hit 13 million. Nothing is assured, of course. Unexpected movements occur in the market. However, Shiba Inu may be in for a wild ride if Bitcoin takes off, according to history. We may be at the beginning of something quite significant. Hold on, however, Elon Musk just made a significant comment on meme currencies. Additionally, it has people talking. Musk didn't mince words in his latest podcast interview. As a reminder of how dangerous meme coins may be, he even cautioned against investing all of one's money in them. But at the exact same time, he mentioned the meme currency that he had previously supported. The fact that it was all a jest at first made him giggle. Just some lightheartedness with dogs and memes, and yet see what transpired. In the world of cryptocurrency, it rose to prominence. What does this entail for Shiba Inu? Although Musk may be dubious, history demonstrates that meme currencies, when supported by robust communities, have the ability to surprise everyone. Additionally, given all that is going on in the cryptocurrency world at the moment, Shiba Inu... Here's the problem, however. There is more to Shiba Inu than simply another meme. It isn't the same. In contrast to the majority of meme-based tokens that are just there for publicity, Shiba Inu has practical uses. It has a complete ecology grown around it, with features, initiatives, and practical applications that go well beyond simply a joke. Furthermore, one of the strongest communities in cryptocurrency is the Shiba Inu group. Not everyone is looking for rapid profits. This group is sincerely committed to the idea and really believes in it. Not to mention the developers. They are continually constructing, working, and introducing new technologies to advance the ecosystem. Therefore, although some may claim that meme coins are only gambling, the truth behind Shiba Inu is more complex. There is more to it than hype. It's about development, progress, and a future that is really being constructed. This is when things get insane. Altcoin season may be approaching, according to experts. If it's accurate, this may be the time we've all been anticipating for, the time that yields enormous profits. One analyst made a really intriguing observation. Although the market has been dominated by Bitcoin for some time, there are indications that this may be about to alter. The dominance of Bitcoin seems to be waning, while altcoins are beginning to show strength. Historically, some of the largest cryptocurrency rallies have resulted from that kind of setup. There may be a significant spike in Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies if this happens, as it has in the past. Altcoins often see a surge in investment when Bitcoin regresses. At that point, things may become extremely crazy. Therefore, if this is the beginning of a real altcoin season, we may be in for some significant profits. And as a prominent advocate in the Shiba Inu community, Lucy said in her tweet, "Shiba Inu is setting the standard." She said it perfectly. The scenario is changing. We are adapting. The Shiba Inu is in the forefront. Are you observing from the sidelines or actively participating in the process? It really gets you to reflect. While some individuals continue to question and hesitate, the Shiba Inu community is becoming stronger every day and making progress. This goes beyond just keeping an eye on charts. Being a part of something greater is the key. It's really influencing how cryptocurrency will develop in the future. The true issue then becomes, will you participate in it or will you simply observe it? But how do you feel about this? Post a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.